You already know what time it is. It's your boy King Hey Ruby using your boy Esposito. This is Get Righteous Podcast. It's like a volcano and I slide in. I've been rocking boats, deciding. I put the flames out. Fireman, swinging all in the jungle. Tarzan. This is real ecstasy, real leaders in. So won't you follow me to another land? I'll treat you like a goddess from the motherland. You know what's in the way. So Odyssey, so you know I'm only with a few kings. I know you all is the queen's twins. So please head to the sky. If you want me.
Beans broccoli. What's good, beans broccoli? What's goody?
You already know what's the deli.
Ain't shit. Same old shit. Happy motherfucking Sunday.
Yes.
Damn it.
You know it. You know it.
That's the word.
That's alright. Jumping right in on y'all.
Word. Peace, y'all. Was good. How's y'all Sunday?
Jazz was good.
Shaking. What's happening?
Whoa.
All that good shit.
Huh?
I said all of that good shit.
Oh yeah, word, definitely.
Beans was
Nice little spot for a weekend. Nice little hip hop day yesterday. B was good, baby. Yes, my guy. Add him in.
Saw all the murals that they did.
Lois.
Definitely fly shit. The low lights. Had fucking Aguilar up here with Mel Ski and all of these.
Yeah, had some peoples out here, you feel me? Had some peoples out
there. It was solid, so shout out to them.
Good rotation, good
low lives.
Good vibes.
Hey.
Big peace and love to the family.
Yeah.
Family was
God. It's good, Mom.
Yep. You already know. As always. I'll see what it is.
Yeah, man. Overall, good shit. 50 years of hip hop. Glad we got to do something.
Yeah, heck yeah. I'll be finding a date. I gotta go up there, find out what dates is open. Getting the date for the reunion and Heritage Day. So we get ready to get this shit going.
Yeah.
Talking to a few of the OGs, from reunion that's gonna put in. We're gonna put that.
Yeah. It's been time for that.
Been time, you already know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
When I smoke, they think they hate us by the rope. Now they lying under oath.
Right. While we simmering, I see you. Peace to the gods. Shout out to Bully the Bully.
Yes, always.
Definitely get at bruh for his work, his clothing line, tees, hoodies, and many other accessories. Shoot him a message. He'll take care of you.
They already come through. Let me do what I do. I got close friends for some enemies. Like they Anakin.
So, what'd you see at the movies?
Voyage of the...
Oh, the Dracula shit.
Yeah. That's what I said. Niggas whatever that dumbass title called, it's Dracula, motherfucker.
It's the ship. That's why. They wanted to establish.
It was good. It was cold as fuck in there, but it was good.
Of course. Yeah.
That was good. It was a good movie. I probably stayed for about 2 seconds, but I was back.
Sound about right. It sounds about right.
But it's good. You already know. Keep that jaw officially. Tuesday, I'm gonna
I
go see.
mean, I'm a heavy skeptic of any Dracula movies,
Right.
anything like that, because
Exactly. That's
I
why I was
haven't seen a motherfucker do one justice since Bram Stoker's Dracula.
facts. Nah, that's why I had to go. I peeped it. I just like the way it was. It was a whole, you know what I mean? Flow.
I believe.
Really 2 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds.
2 seconds now.
Don't try to lie and get on here like I was asleep for like 10 minutes or something. I closed my eyes for 1 second and the dude was on the never mind.
Right. Yeah. Man.
But it was definitely peep that jaw out. Peep that jaw.
Yeah, I'm definitely, or when it becomes available, at least. Certain movies deserve the movie experience. Go to the theater.
Yeah. That's why I'm mad I didn't go see that
Motherfucking Oppenheimer was one of them.
that Fast and Furious shit. I'm mad as hell. Watch that shit at home. Cause that shit was just crazy bananas. But that's alright though. You know, like you said, some shit you just know. You just gotta go see that jaw.
See, but here's the thing though, right?
But you know how it get though. When it get to a certain amount of movies, you never know how it's gonna hit. So you don't know, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go in that joint if you not. So I was kind of like, for the first time, I was like, watch it at home, and I'm like,
I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna keep it extra tall with you. Like some of us, sometimes when we go to the movies, that be the best sleep that we get.
yeah,
Because life be lifing. You understand? So, we might fade out for that 10, 20, 30-minute joint.
Lee, what you laughing at?
Wake up, be ready to go. That's just how it goes.
Thanks. Oh, why not?
Yeah, man. All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm about to say you're running. You already know we already
On the motherfucking shit. Let's get to it. We at welcome in. This is episode 83 of the Get Righteous podcast. Shout out to our whole entire listenership, viewership, everyone who's here live with us right now. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Power 109 on the West Coast, Stardom 101 magazine down south, all the major streaming platforms, including iHeart and Apple iPods, Alexa. Hello, Alexa. You're running the Amazon. Tell Alexa to play episode 83 to Get Righteous podcast. Will pop right up. Bing! Oh, man. But yes, per usual, we run advertisements for the podcast. We run 15, 30, 45-second advertisements for your side hustle, whether you're, small business owner, big business owner also. You will gain a whole lot of traction because of our multiple outlets on the west, down south, everywhere, really. Our listenership and viewership is closing in on 50,000. It's a beautiful thing. So, like I said, if you have anything you would like to promote, then by all means, DM us and we'll take great care of you, and we'll run your advertisements and help run your business up. All right. To support the podcast, visit the link in the bio. Obviously, everything is in there from Cash Apps to merchandise links and everything like that. The merch store is live, new merch available. Definitely go cop that. Loyalty Before Royalty that just dropped last week.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely go in there and grab those, as well as you Get Righteous podcast merch or your FAM apparel merch, whatever it may be. Links is in the bio. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much. So much.
Grab that up, man. Grab that up. Run it up.
Mm-hmm. All right. With all that being said, The reasons. Let's get to the proceeding this evening.
Yeah, let's get it.
First and foremost, Montgomery, Alabama. It's crazy. As we were getting off, like everything that as the podcast ended, all the news started coming in about what was going in about Montgomery, and I was like, damn. I wish we were still on this one because that would have been crazy. But now that we've had a week to digest all of these things, what a time, man! You know, what a fucking time it is because there used to be, especially down south, Alabama,
Word.
specifically, gave people who look like us hard times. And
he still do.
You feel me? So if you're unaware of what happened, with the riverboat situation, there was a group of white folks, drunk or high, whichever you would like to prefer, and they literally tried to jump I think they said it was a boat. Not he was security, I believe. For one of the boats down there, and they tried to jump him. Lo and behold, like the bat signal, would be the precursor for Batman to show up. The good brother threw his hat in the air, and one by one, the Black Avengers descended upon the dock and proceeded to bust ass. You understand? Bust ass greatly. They did. It was just a calling to all black folk in the area, so that that little jumping session that they thought they was going to get off turned into a ass whooping. There was even a graduate from the Stone Cold Academy.
Yes, sir.
Right? My man was in there with the steel chair, getting busy like he's supposed to be.
He said the one
with a steel chair. It was definitely the Black Avengers. All them portals was opening up. Everybody came jumping out. So yeah, man. The big question coming out of all of that is, has the shift finally fucking happened in the black community? The one dude swam. Yeah, what was his name? Aquaman. Not Aquaman, but Aquaman.
Word.
Has the shift happened? Are we there now? Where we see something foul going on and we hop to? Do what we supposed to do? Put the phones down and jump in and go help?
That's what I'm about to get with it. I'm about to hit a couple points of view. First point of view is definitely, like everybody's saying, rather it was a black dude, white dude, Chinese dude, whatever, man. Some dudes picking on one dude, trying to jump a dude. I mean, you would expect,
right?
Or if it's not just a random person, but at least they're people, you know what I mean, to jump in and help and get right. But now, like Zito said, taking it back, now we talking about down south. We talking about real dirty down south. None of y'all really have no experience of down south. And I know, if you haven't lived down south, you got no years down south, you ain't been in the dirt, you ain't been through Alabama, I have 3 times. You ain't been through these certain spots, stayed in these certain spots and nothing. You just won't know the real experience, even today, in this day. That type of shit going on in the South, that type of unity, that's a shift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a shift. Is it the full shift? No. We all know we got ways to go. We got things to do. Right. But that's a major shift. Putting them fucking phones down. Stop recording and help your peoples out.
Yeah.
If a person is right and a motherfuckers is doing wrong, if you can, you help out. If you can't, you go get some help. Like, you know what I'm saying? For us, for our people, definitely being Alabama, down south, period. That's what's up. Put the fucking phones down Let motherfuckers know we not having it. It got to start from the little shit. I ain't saying go ain't now. Let me just get back to. I'm not talking in a way of going out being physical or doing nothing to somebody. But to protect yourself, do what you have to at all times. I don't give a fuck what you got to do. If you got to protect yourself, you protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't go out there doing no bullshit. With saying that, this is the first stepping stone right here. Bro, all that shit ain't going down no more. You ain't just gonna be fucking with ours, and we ain't holding ours down. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this shit go from here, stemming to police brutality, stemming to regular shit in the streets, regular people, daily shit. You know what I mean? People getting fucked with and shit like that. We start checking shit. We start getting on shit. The respect level for ourselves being seen by the world is what's gonna change the view on our people. We don't respect ourselves. We fucking tear each other down. We hurt each other. We do all that shit. Now the world is seeing. You ain't just gonna mess with one of them. They're gonna pull their fucking cameras out. They're gonna get on your ass. This is what we've been waiting to see, and this is what we've been waiting to happen. Those of us that have already been on this. I'm not coming out to fight with you and coming to help your ass if you're just gonna be on some bullshit and then go back to being a menace to our society. You know what I'm saying? So this shift right here, this is the first shift. This is the beginning shift of how we're gonna take care of our own. Once we get this stage going, then we going into, you know what I mean, we're going into other things. So my thing is that this is motherfuckers had to get their ass whooped for some examples to be happening, but that's what has to happen. Like, you know what I mean? And we've been saying this, change just don't come sometimes by talking and shit. Action has to be put in. You know what I mean? And we're not talking about all negative action. We ain't talking about crazy shit, but sometimes shit got to spike up a little bit for, you know what I mean, for that little ball to get rolling. So I'm fucking with it. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Keep holding each other down. Put them fucking cameras down when something going on. Get on the gas, whether you got to do it physically, verbally, in the court, or however you got to do it. Do it the right way. You know what I mean? The well-deserved way. And keep it pushing. That don't mean now you just start going around fucking with people and doing shit. No, we just holding ours down. How y'all hold yours down, we going to hold ours down. This is a beginning shift of our people, taking care of our people, holding our people down. You know what I'm saying? We got different ways, a lot of ways to go. But every inch, every little nudge is a fucking step. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to take this step. We're going to hold on to this, and we're going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
I second all of that. You know, to me, it was refreshing. You know, I was like, you know, I was reading a lot of the comments and a lot of the you know, play-by-play commentary by a lot of bigger, influential folks who were supposed to be. And I've seen a lot of them were taking it the wrong way. You know, they were like, you see how ignorant black folk got to get? Why do you have to go in there and go hit the girl with the chair? Why you got to do this? Why you got to do that? Why you got to do it? Listen, man. Listen. All right?
Like I said,
I come from the school of motherfucking Attitude Era pro wrestling, and like this is what we did. We sank crotch chops and we would whack your ass with chairs. That's just what the fuck we do.
I'm about to say, we gotta do what you gotta do. When we hear these stories, like I said, now this is stepping stool from regular shit, from police brutality, all that, Sandra Bland, all that shit like that. Man, I don't care about how the fuck we had to defend ourselves. I don't give a fuck who was out there and who got hit. History tells us y'all didn't give a fuck about our babies, feeding them the crocodiles. Y'all didn't give a fuck about our women. Y'all ain't give a fuck about the men. Y'all ain't give a fuck about none of that. Time for us to defend ourselves, we don't want to hear none of that shit. On how I just said it. On however way we got to do it. Legally, physically, however it got to be done. As long as we ain't the ones out here just oppressing motherfuckers and we fighting back, motherfucker, however it's done, get the fuck out the way.
Right.
Get out the way then. If you don't want to be in the field and your ass don't want to be struck and your ass don't want to be hit, you sit on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what they got the sidelines for. So get your ass out the crossfire. Get on the sidelines if you don't want to be in the mix. That's it.
There it is. Simple as that. So, shout out to my motherfucking Montgomery, Alabama. It was go time. Speaking of go time, it's go time for Tory Lanez. He got to go.
My boy T, man.
The super guard.
They wow.
10 years. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 years for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. These, the Shade Room, accounts like the Shade Room. You get up in them comments and go read some shit, and you read how people feel about this. And it boggles my mind because it's like, y'all really want to sit here, right? And keep screaming free Tory this and free Tory that, right? Or he ain't do nothing. Okay.
Nah, he definitely did something. I'm
Now,
gonna let you.
here's the bullshit, right?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna let you
Everybody's argument is saying like there wasn't no evidence that he is the one who pulled the trigger and everything.
talk about none of
For
that.
those who don't play with guns, you always show yourself. You always reveal yourself. Okay? We can tell you ain't never been a part of nothing. You ain't never been in no real shit based on your comments. He had bullet residue on him. He had the motherfucking shit that you get on you when only you are the shooter, right?
Right.
That's it.
Exactly. And I'm going into now. I'm about to go in. I don't know if Zito still got more to say. Like you said, that's it. My thing is this. Should Tory do a little time? Yeah, he gonna do a little time. He definitely, whatever, grazed her toe, popped her toe. He definitely.
I don't care.
Yeah, word. He definitely.
I don't give a shit.
What's our movie?
This ain't
Harlem Nights.
motherfucking Harlem Nights.
He definitely Harlem Nights, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Let's get now. Let's just get into this. You know, a little bit into the story, a little bit into their lives. You know what I'm saying? What we know from her friends coming out, having to say what was going on and being talked to and shit, because there were some friends there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's just put a picture in our head. Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Now, I don't know. I've seen Meg in person. You know what I'm saying? I've seen her in person, like 5 rows right there. You know what I'm saying? Like at the joint in Atlanta and shit. So I got to see her. I got to see. So like, we know how tall Tory Lanez is. If you don't know how, Google it up. Google Meg Thee Stallion's ass. That's a big motherfucker. And I ain't just talking about the body. That's a big motherfucker. So now you're talking about from friends and everybody knowing that we all know, man, everything that's on the surface is not peachy creamy behind the doors. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even with the friends saying, with her dealing with the depression of her mom still drinking a lot, all this being abusive physically towards him, at a point in time, you're going to defend yourself. Popping in a toe, I don't know how it got to that, but hey, if he felt, you know what I'm saying, at a certain time and at a certain point, look, man, this is too much and this is what's going on. You know what I mean? It happened. Like I said, he gonna do some time, he gonna do some years, yeah. If he did it, he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like Tito said, we play with guns. We those of us who play with guns, had guns, shooting range and all that, you know. When you fire a gun, we know what the, you know what I mean?
You get that motherfucking GPR on you. In technical terms.
So this is what I got to say. I ain't fucking with her. I ain't fucking with this sex because this is a dude you was with and rocking with. Rather than what the fuck happened, you should have just been rocking with him. Look, that was some bullshit, some accident happened. We gonna handle this shit. You know what I mean? Another way. They give me some bread, just out of the third. You know what I mean? We handle that shit behind closed doors. To really ride this shit out, fucking do whole shit up and all that. You know what I mean? This is where I come to the Americanized woman, especially my side, my females, black females, being Americanized in this Western civilization. With fucking with a motherfucker, and I'm not saying that dudes don't do that. I'm just talking about the Western female, Western civilization, and her mind of thinking. You quick to ride, but as soon as the table's turned, you quick to run back to them motherfuckers. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all quick to turn. Y'all quick to set a motherfucker up. Y'all quick to, oh, let's go to court. Y'all quick to do this. You know what I'm saying? And then so when motherfuckers do find someone outside the race that ain't gonna do that, that's not gonna turn their back, and that's gonna ride with them, even if the shit is wrong on both sides or on one side, you know what I'm saying? Then it's always a problem. So we're not going, that's what I'm saying, we're not gonna keep splitting the fence, like, you know what I'm saying? But after that, for the, like, now if he was real crazy with it, I could see, but like I could say, if he was a big dude and shit and he was abusing her and shit like that, then we know that's a different outcome. You know what I mean? He got to be handled. You know what I'm saying? But he was going through something. You know what I mean? He had to be going through a little something to at least have to pull it out. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even see that in him, even from him having the battles with rappers that we know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, man, you gotta be, you know what I mean? You have to be going through, yeah, exactly. No, that's 100. See, that's the thing. That's the thing right there. It's two tables. There's females that's on it and like that. But for those that say they are and faking the funk and all that bullshit, but it's in your lyrics and all that shit and all that dumb shit, I don't want to hear that. That we can see through that. The real ones can see through that. Real females and real males. We can see through the BS, like Zito said. We can see through that. The motherfuckers in the comments saying this and the third, obviously y'all don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know nothing about nothing.
And it's real obvious.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Like that's nothing that can be faked. That is literally the most absolute point of proof. I listened to what everybody had to say. Everybody's argument. Everybody's, oh, this is false. This is that. Okay, cool. Well, what about the gunpowder residue? What about it? You can't fake that. Like, there's no explaining that away.
Yeah.
You don't get it, like, bias, as a bystander, whatever the case may be, you don't get that shit on you. If you have a certain amount on you, that means you're the shooter.
Yes, exactly.
That's why people burn their clothes afterwards.
Like, I'm about to say, yeah, it wasn't no, like, y'all was in the middle, yeah, I mean, y'all was in a fucking car. It wasn't no time, like, bro, like, y'all feel what we saying? Like, you can't put no gloves on real quick, like, oh, I'm about to pop this thing off. Like, you can't do none of that. Once you squeeze that motherfucker, it's there, it's on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, and y'all don't know nothing about the special lights. Y'all don't even know what get it off, none of that shit. So, you ain't even gonna get into it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's so silly to me because you be wanting to curse these motherfuckers out because they come with the most bonehead reasoning. Like, you can tell you don't know shit and ain't been through shit. Like, just keep exposing yourself. But to my sister's point down there, I think now the message that is being sent, hopefully, is that us as men, we have got to do better. We can't be so quick to fly the fuck off, put hands on somebody, abuse anybody in any capacity, let alone shoot them. No women, no kids. Spin the rule forever. Like, get your shit together. I don't give a fuck what the situation was. There's no situation that's going to have me pull out, draw down on, walk down on, walk on.
Facts.
No fucking. I will never pull a strap against a female.
That's wild.
Ever.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't care what it is. Like
you said,
I don't.
Right there. Like, we don't even. That's what I said. Like, how did you even get to the point of? Fuck, did you even get that out? Like, you know, like, it's. Hey, we would never really know. We know what they said and what the people said, but like you said. Of course, I can see y'all riding with it for protection, but to have whatever it was to bring it out and have it, like, you know what I'm saying, so that you can do that, that's just too much. That's out of control. Most of us who deal with guns have guns, as I do, you know what I'm saying, in the house, everything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's your excuse? Oh, I was drunk. I was tripping.
What the hell?
That clear shit got me. That clear shit got me on some bullshit. If you can't hold your fucking liquor, take your punk ass in the house. What the fuck is wrong with these people, bro? Like,
that's my shirt. For DB down the hill.
Take your punk ass in the house.
That's my shirt. They put that in, but yeah, that's what we don't know. You said, hey, We never know. We never know.
Crazy. But yeah, man.
We know, man. That's wow.
10 years, he probably won't do a full 10.
No, it's five. It's five.
Let's keep it a bean.
It's 5. It's like 5 or some shit they said.
Yeah, he might do 3 to 5. That's light work. Yeah, you do that sitting on your fucking hands. Get you a mic up in there and all that good shit, and get back to business.
Yep, and just get you right. Just roll in. You got time to come out like pop.
That's it. Simple.
Thanks.
You know, fuck that. We do have Q&A.
Oh yeah, let's get this.
You know, we got the halfway mark, so it's a solid list. You know. Once again, listenership, viewership, all platforms. There's an option for you to drop questions in the comments, or just drop a question, period, on certain platforms like Spotify and iHeart. We appreciate all the questions that you send in, and keep them motherfuckers coming, because y'all be on some wild shit. I like it. But let's get to it, man. We got 10 of them things. You ready?
Yeah, you said 10? Hell yeah,
10.
get going.
Got
So
10 of them things. Got 10. It's going up week after week. Oh, boy. All right. We're gonna start with we're gonna work our way from the bottom. All right. Bottom is the earliest ones that come in. Top is more recent. All right. Numero 10. God damn it. If your partner doesn't like something that they tell you and you don't respect it, should they respect how you feel on certain things? Good question. It's a really good question.
It
Good one.
definitely is. That's why
It's a good one.
when I read it in the thing, I was like, okay, Cat's coming with some shit, boy. And all right, we gotta bring the receipts out and answer 1,000.
Yeah.
I'm of course. Say feelings should always. Oh yeah, 100, absolutely. Because feelings, all things to me, if we together, you know what I mean. If it's that's just how if I'm feeling some type of way or something about something, and if I say it, then I'm definitely feeling some type of way about it. And if it's not corrected or handled, or if I feel like you just throwing it off or waving it off, now, like I said, because I'm working still daily. Now I have to take it as if I'm not going to keep bringing it up. I'm not going to keep saying it. I'm just going to be like, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying in my head, okay, because I'm pretty sure there's certain things that you want me to respect. There's certain shit that you don't like, but you think I'm going to not purposely just cause, but you think that I'm going to listen and respect that as well? No fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's just 100. If I say something that feels a certain type of way, and I feel like you just brushed it off, and you just, you know what I mean? And I feel like that, then yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. If you feel some type of way about something, I might not feel that way neither. That's just how it's going to go. And that's just how I'm saying it now. I'm not going to overbend myself, feed my arm now. Don't go out your way if a motherfucker not respecting how you feel about certain shit, but just want you to respect everything, you know what I mean, on how they feel about things. Like, we're not doing that. Y'all know by now. This shit is 100, 100, 50, 50, whatever your numbers are. I'm going for 1,000, 1,000. Whatever your numbers are, this shit is split down the middle. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it.
I'm gonna say, I agree with your sentiments. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Because the question is, if your partner doesn't like something and they tell you that they don't, I'm with that as long as it does not become controlling. If it's a form of control.
Exactly. Word 100. Fact. Of course. Yeah, we know it. You know what I mean? We know it. That we grown, so we know what it's going. Yeah. Like, I'm not talking about.
And I've seen the shit. Yeah. We've seen the shit.
Oh, we've
so many times.
We've seen it.
I would say for you to stay aware of what you're losing and accepting that, right? So if your mate is saying that they don't like X, Y, and Z, they say, hey, I don't like you around this family member. Hey, I don't like it when this family member comes to I don't like it when your family member comes to my house. Hey, I don't want X, Y, and Z around my fucking kids. Hey, I'm not with you fucking being in this relationship with me and still talking to your baby mother like you best friends when you're not. Like, it doesn't matter which fucking way it goes.
Both ways.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as it crosses that line into becoming controlling, where you're losing more than, you actually giving the same energy and, wanting the same boundaries and all of these things, that's when it's a problem.
Facts.
That's a good ass question, though.
Yeah, facts.
I like those. Our next question, she was never yours. It was just your turn. Do you agree or disagree?
I mean, shit.
Pretty fucking straightforward.
Yeah, and like you already know. I mean, if you're not with somebody or fucking with somebody, that was just your turn. You know what I'm saying? That was to me. And that's male or female, you know what I mean? Like, and that don't just mean female because, like I said, I think that's one that came across. I seen it. Yeah, I mean, unless y'all motherfucking make it to the end, right? Cause like, I'm just saying, unless it's some real deep ass conversations, as we go to the end and we ready to, you know what I mean, lock in and you know what I mean, do what it's doing. I ain't saying that it can't get there. I mean, but if it's over, it's over. If another one snatched him up or another one snatched her up, then your turn is over, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Depending on, the circumstances, how people be doing. But I would say that, you feel me? Rob, what's good, fam? I would say that for both. You know what I mean? I would say in the form of how I'm looking at it, shit.
It was never yours, it's just your turn. Agree or disagree. I mean, let's be, like I said, let's keep it talking, man. Motherfuckers act like they own each other in their relationship. The fact of the matter is that you don't own the person. Y'all fuck with each other,
right?
The long way,
exactly.
But at the end of the day, you're still your own individual people. You feel me? So it's never. This is why I try to tell people when it comes to your relationship, stop looking for ownership and look more for togetherness, like togethership. You understand? Like, because you can't. And like I said, it's a control thing. You feel like, oh, you do X, Y, and Z, you own a motherfucker, you try to control them, bend them to your will and shit like that. That's when shit becomes toxic and unhealthy. So, but that's facts. You know?
Right.
It was just your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bada boom.
It's hard to wrap your head around.
Bada boom. Bada bing.
Oh man, that was a good one. All right, next question coming in. Hey, you two, love the podcast. I don't know if it's ever been asked, but what are your zodiac signs, and what is one thing about your sign that you love? Has it ever been asked? I mean, we might have said some shit. I don't know.
I don't think so. Like we might have said some shit just by talking, but I don't think that. I don't know if we were ever asked that.
Right. If we're going off of the standardized that everybody knows in terms of zodiacs and everything like that, I'm a Sagittarius. I am not only a Sagittarius, I am a tier 1 Sagittarius. I am a fire sign. And that's really it. For those who come to play, you know what it is.
Nah, you already know. October, baby. Libra, of course, beginning. We at beginning stage, and then other than that, I mean, learning life, learning how to use my skills, learning how to balance shit.
One thing about your sign that you love, for me, is very simple. The one thing that I love about mine is the one thing that everybody hates. My intelligence.
Hey, fuck, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, people don't want you to be intelligent.
That's it, Jack. The same shit niggas be like, yo, I swear to God, you think you know everything. No, nigga, I'm just well versed. That's all. I don't think I know it all. I know I don't know it all. But what I do know about, I'm gonna tell you about.
Right. Well,
it just so happens that that's very plentiful.
Hey.
That's me. Yeah. One thing you like about yours? Balance, you said?
Learning to use my balance, learning how to balance.
Okay. Learning to use your balance. Yeah,
of course, I ain't mastered it, but I'm okay.
Yeah, everybody's a work in fucking progress.
Shit.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like Sagittarius is the best fucking zodiac in the fucking zodiac. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's capable of some bullshit. What I will say is that we are one of the most fucking solid of the zodiac. And that goes for both of us. Libra males especially. Libra females, I don't fucking know about. Maybe a little tootsie pots. Yeah,
a little crazy.
But yeah, man, like, we solid as solid gets. Man, that's just real shit. And solid in the real way, not no fucking
facts.
Crazy airy shit. You know how y'all be. Anyway. All right, man. Let me get the fuck out of here before any other type of questions like that ever come up. All right, our next question coming in. Oh shit.
Too bad for that.
The fucking keyboard was covering it. All right. 13 families. Fact or fiction? I'm smacked.
I know you can drink that water. Like, drink that. Yep, you took that water. Go ahead, Z. No.
Here y'all come again with the bullshit, right? We let y'all get away with it last time.
Word. Go ahead, Z.
Fact or fiction? Fact. Motherfucking fact. Super fact. Hyper fact.
What, cuz?
You can't get much more factual than that. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, exactly. You can't like, we're gonna go behind the tables and we're gonna put an episode together. But some of this stuff that y'all do look up and come across, yes, this is fact. So keep going with the information. Keep going, but find your timeline. Whatever you studying, get as far this back as you can. If you feel that you can't get no farther, reach out to one of us, reach out to somebody, and we'll help you out. But once you get something and grasp some information, go back as far as you can. I was telling about, you know what I mean, the Kings today when we was conversing, you know, down at the park, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see y'all studying, I see y'all spreading and putting the knowledge. We're going to start asking y'all. And when they start asking, when they want to be 1,000 with it. So just,
you know what? This might be one of them things that we got to do on the fucking Patreon.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Patreon. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
We might have to bust that one down along with the other one that you got. I mean, you got 1,001 really, but one specifically that I'm. Oh man, I can't wait for. That's one of them. That's one of them ones. You feel me?
Yeah. Yes.
And y'all know that. Now, let's be clear. Y'all know the shit. That's why you ask us those questions. Y'all already know. Y'all know we know. And you want to see how far we gonna go.
Yeah.
Over the air right here, right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to protect ourselves.
Exactly.
When we answer these questions. So you ask, are they real 13 families? Real fact or fiction? Fact. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. This is our diverse.
Finito. Right?
So we could definitely but it's been coming across lately, so the Patreon is coming. We're gonna drop the live. We're gonna drop a real lecture.
Folks are gonna have easier access to the Patreon now that they've merged with Spotify. I was going to get to the goods. Goods, you feel me? Way easier. Our next question. Okay. Hey guys, love the podcast. My question is: are Stargates real?
Already know what's good, my boy.
Hey, go Freddie Fred.
What's good, Fred? You already know. Fist fighting Flagler. You know it. You know it.
I'll let you take that one.
What was that question?
Our question is, hey guys, love the podcast. My question is, are Stargates real?
Hell yeah, they real. They are definitely real. When they finally found them, when they were like kind of intact, like you could get some of the pictures and some of the views now, y'all know what they did to them. They, you know what I mean? Part of what we was talking about when you had keys, certain keys, they walked around with certain, even the everybody thought it was just for the symbol of life, and I told y'all certain keys and stuff. Certain keys was to get you through certain portals and certain joints. So the Stargates was for the real one. So when we had to galactically travel, they did it through that way, through the Stargates. You know what I'm saying? So you can take a Stargate and you can be, you already know. If you haven't seen it, watch the movie Stargate, and then when they get there, you'll see what the hell's going on. You'll see what
that shit was so slept. I feel like that shit was so slept on. That's one of the movies that folks always need to go back and watch.
Right.
Because they dropped so much shit in that movie.
Yeah. They dropped, man. Yeah, watch the Stargate. Watch the Stargate. You'll know when they get fixated, they get a little cross history, because you know they always got to make it seem. We know, they got to make it seem like it was them and they was the ones. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
Just watch the movie and visualize and see what's going on. Then you'll understand. Yeah, when you see them pictures now, that you might see coming across TikTok now, you might see coming across YouTube's now, and stuff like that.
They're waking up to it.
Yeah, definitely. Stargates are definitely real. That's why they just using different portals now. They use different portals.
What's really going to bake your fucking noodle is what you find out they used to transport through these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's what's really going to blow your shit.
Yeah. That's what facts. That's what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's...
yeah, man. Another good question. Good. Sneaky. Yeah. Good, though. Next question coming in is, what's a couple of life goals that you would like to hit? Man, I have so many fucking goals at this point.
Yeah, well, I got
one by one, they're getting knocked the fuck off.
Yeah, word. One by one, they get knocked off. I'll just put one out there in my land. Working on, coming soon, definitely will be happening. That's just one of the biggest. So one of the biggest, but soon come. So the other one's just going, like Zio said, it's just knocking them down. But the goal is this land.
What was the last part you said?
Huh?
What was the last part you said?
Land. That's it.
Oh.
That's the point.
Oh yeah. Definitely. For me, I mean, it would be easy to say anything business related, but I ain't gonna go that route. A life goal is to become a father. I haven't been there yet, and that's one of the things that I believe is part of my purpose. So yeah, become a father. We got another question. If I wanted to shoot my shot, could I? Us women need to know. Who the fuck is us?
Stop with what?
Talking about if I could shoot my shot, could I? See? This shit I be talking about. Tootsie, eh?
Tootsie Pots. Well,
Man, listen. I speak for me, goddamn, in the mood to be shot at. You can shoot, but hey, listen, man. You can do whatever you want. You feel me? There's no guarantee. It ain't.
Oh, word.
First moment, who the fuck is us? Lord. Sick. Sick. Like, goddamn, man. This shit I be talking about. Like,
who the fuck is us? God damn. Us is
who the fuck?
Sitting at a round table, just fucking contemplating.
No,
you cannot shoot your shot.
0 shots to be had.
If you shoot your shots, you're gonna be shooting bricks.
Right.
I mean, I guess you can because y'all just be crazy, but not like that. You know what I'm saying?
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Like y'all
you shoot the shit. That don't mean you're gonna make it.
Shit like that, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just say for y'all questions go like that. We good, we focus, we got things, need in motion.
Besides, my motherfucking hoop is like the hoops that you shoot at when you go down the shore and shit. And you be like, yo, I'm about to win this motherfucking stuffed animal right quick. And bang out this motherfucking 3 shots right there. You know what I mean? Then be skinny as fuck like that, right?
Yes, nigga. Only who made them joints on there?
That's why I would get a ball to you.
So you can't shoot
like what? Nah, you can take that.
You can't shoot those shots if you can't shoot those shots.
Nah, yo, you gotta
shit tight around here. This shit gotta be so form perfect. Like this shit got
tear dropping before tear dropping was a thing.
No, nothing could be off. This shit gotta be 1,000%.
Y'all, wow, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, we love y'all, but goddamn.
It's a chitty chitty bang bang, nigga. I'm in.
Oh shit. Oh, that was a good one. All right, next question coming in. Our next question coming in. Spin it. Boom. All right, here we go. Streets is talking. Word is we will finally get some new music from Prez and Zito. Long overdue, but needed. Okay. See, now y'all motherfuckers. Now, right? Here we go.
Nothing.
Now I know this is somebody who's been rocking with us for a long time.
Yeah.
Right?
I said Prez and Zito.
Yeah. Now, of course, we can't know specifically who that is, but that's somebody who was probably around for every iteration, every form, every variation of the crew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Streets is talking. Streets talk regardless.
I'm about to say the streets.
You know what I mean?
You talking.
If you want that to be your question, I mean, of course. You know?
Yeah.
Of course.
Definitely.
Of course. The fuck you mean?
Definitely.
I don't know who the fuck said that. But by the name usage, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word. I definitely don't.
It's
It's hard.
It's giving. It's giving. We know who the fuck you are, but you don't want to know. But you don't want us to know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. You know, keep tall with you, whatever the case may be. My pen always fucking moves.
Yeah, we definitely got some.
There's not a week that goes by that my shit ain't moved and made some shit. You feel me?
We have. I don't even know how to answer your question, but yeah, guess it's something coming, motherfucker.
Stupid.
It's something coming. We got some. It's something coming. Yeah, it's something coming.
Right.
Just be ready for the motherfucking wave. Hit that shit a billion times. Just do that. Make sure you do that.
Y'all motherfuckers is checking these streaming platforms and you seeing us up on there and you like, hey yo,
yeah, it's coming.
These motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. Yeah.
Things is working.
You know,
it's coming.
Motherfucking wave never ever stopped. So let's be clear here. But we appreciate that. Our next question. I know both of you are designers. What would you say is the hardest part of designing? Ooh, we. Damn. Hardest part. See, if you design, you know that there is so many motherfucking things that are hard.
Well, to say it's like I was just about to say it's depending on how you. I don't know what's hard to you because designing is just fun, but at the same time, yeah, it do get a little tricky because when that artistic flow start to go, you can hit so many angles, then it start to get a little, you know what I mean? Like, damn, which way do you want to go? But as far as, you know, hard part, you know what I mean? It's all good. It's all fun. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just, you just get to a point to where you might have a couple things going and you just don't, you know which way you want to go. But the part of doing it and all that, ain't nothing hard about it. That's the fun part.
Right. I mean, I agree. It depends on, you know, what you're designing, where your skill level is at in terms of hardest. I'll say one of the things that might cause hiccups or whatever the case may be is designing something that connects to the people. You know,
Right.
for me, not only do I do, you know, do I design the content and shit like that, you know, that y'all see every day, every other day, whatever the case may be. It's designing for the websites. It's designing for the clothing line. It's designing, you know,
Right.
posters and shit, and flyers and this and that. So it's a lot of different hats. But I will say, like, just the whole making something that connects to the people. You understand? Because everybody can just throw some shit out there. Doesn't mean people gonna fuck with it. You feel me? So that's what I would say. That was a good question, man. I like that.
Well,
I like that. I like that. We got one more question.
Get it.
Yeah, one more. All right. DJ Academics. What do y'all think about him?
What about him? What this guy doing, man?
All right. How about this?
Fill me in on Academ.
I'm gonna say this. For those who know who DJ Academics is,
yes,
you already fucking know. For those who don't know who DJ Academics is, right? He is, whether you would like to say, he's a content creator, right? He's been co-host of a podcast with Joe Budden and Nadeska over there at Complex. He does his own Twitch streams where he, you know, gets most of his notoriety. He represented 6ix9ine, whole shit. I feel like this is coming off the heels of what he just did. And what he did was go on his Twitch stream and he went on a rant and started talking shit about everybody. From Erykah Badu, calling her all types of disrespectful shit.
What?
Bruh, the shit is bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's all bad.
Yeah, send me this. You already know how I'm coming. I'll get at him.
He was disrespecting mad women. He said SZA was something. He compared SZA to fucking Lizzo. You understand? Like, said she had a botched BBL and shit like that.
Yeah, we ain't having that,
like, first of all, SZA's from Jersey. Watch your fucking mouth, boy. Me personally, I don't like DJ Academics, and we occupy a lot of the same spaces on some of these platforms and shit. And you know, when you spend this back, when you're going through the catalog, you're like, yo, they talk shit about Academics. No, I talk shit about Academics because I don't fuck with them. You understand? I don't like how he does business. I don't give a fuck about how many people you got in your Twitch live. I don't care that you work the Complex. I don't care about none of that shit. Once you start disrespecting females the way you disrespect females, and you be acting like a hard nigga, like you act like you built like that when we all know you not built like that. You understand? Like, it's giving cornball.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's my take. Me.
Yeah, send me the receipts on that shit.
Yeah. I'll definitely send it to you.
Send me the receipts. I'll make a TikTok joint. You know we ain't doing that. I just got done saying that.
Right.
We just got done.
Oh shit!
You
just made me remember because of fucking TikTok. The fucking chick that we covered a couple episodes back that does the fucking age play bullshit.
Yeah, that came out the video on TikTok. I was on the thing. She was talking about like, oh yeah, people are trying to say that I was this. I was in there. I was on it. I said, yeah, nah, niggas was for real. We seen that.
Fucking with Pete Gang. I was fucking with the people over at Barbie. Are backing her and promoting her fucking song that she just dropped.
You know they are, man. You know this. You know what this push is for.
I'm not surprised.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
I mean, we know. But come on, we know what this shit. We know what they got to do, man, to keep this, to keep some type of, you know what I mean, bullshit going on for these young females and stuff to try to catch on to. That's why we got to keep coming hard. This is the type of shit we tell y'all. So when we drop serious stuff and they on the Patreon and shit like that, it's shit that we can't put on this is the type of shit that we gonna be putting out. Like, you know what I mean?
Nasty motherfuckers.
We ain't got that. We ain't got that. See?
Bro, the more I think about that shit, the more I get disgusted. Like, this is, it's right there. It's the same lines as all of these fucking shrinks saying, oh, pedophilia is not bad. Pedophilia is not a, you know, it's not a chemical imbalance or anything. People are born this way and everything. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas really gonna try and fucking okay this shit? Y'all want to get, that's what the plus stands for in LGBTQ plus. I'm like, yo, y'all getting the fuck out of hand with this bullshit.
Yeah, they go, look, it's the end of the joint, so I ain't gonna get crazy on it,
But now, I brought that whole shit up because now this motherfucker's about to get a whole fucking push from all the people at Barbie and like, bro. Man, it's crazy.
You already know.
And this is the shit. People need to get more active on their socials to tell these fucking companies, like, yeah, bro, it's not about whistleblowing. It's not about, oh, yo, you hating on motherfuckers and shit like that. Yeah, no, it's not about that.
Yeah, you say what they did to Budweiser.
Hey.
Keep playing around. Keep going. Keep doing this shit.
Oh man.
Yeah. But more
use your
like that. That's how we do it.
Use your fucking platforms for good, goddamn it.
Yeah.
That's it though. That's all 10 questions. Thank you very much, all of y'all, for sending your questions in. Per usual, during the week, feel free to send them via DMs Wherever you're hearing this, whichever platform, where, hearing, seeing it, leaving questions in the comments, dropping questions on the platforms and shit. Fire away, all right? No topic is too much. We appreciate y'all, though.
Always, y'all know what it is. It's Get Righteous Podcast. It's your boy King Heru. We usually it's your boy Esposito. I know what time it is. We out.
They show you love, but really hate you might not never know it. I swear to God, these niggas fake, they ain't gon' never show it. And it's funny how these women feeling wild, really ashamed. Back then she used to cry, really they show you love, but really hate you might not never know it. I swear to God, these niggas fake, they ain't gon' never show it. And it's funny how these women feeling worthy. But you ain't want me back then, you used to cry me. I swear it's funny how these women